Hey everybody, it's Brittany Bull here with my muddy buddy David Adams.
This is the first time,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, have we even done anything on like the Club Muddy?
No.
Or any, no, I think this is.
No, you just have to listen to me all the time outside of the camera.
Well, I'll listen to you today over a nice meal.
Yes, and so we're here at the Abbey for our Great Quincy Sandwich Debate. It's our summer series. Shuck put together this sandwich tour, and he's not even getting to eat half of them.
No, he's not. But that basically he sits down every once in a while, and I've seen him do it all the time on Twitter. He'll sit there and say, "Hey, I got to sit down and write a couple of stories. What rock music should I listen to tonight, or what ball game should I put on?" And one time he put down,
"What sandwich should I eat?
I got to get a bite to eat before we get started. Tell me what sandwich I should get." And it just morphed. It was incredibly popular.
It was.
And so now this is where we are now, shooting a video talking about some of the top sandwiches that Quincy has to offer.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite places. Personally, like I come here once a week.
Well, okay, so I have a question. Is the Abbey a bar? Is the Abbey a restaurant?
I think it's more of a restaurant now. I think it kind of made a transition within the last couple of years. That might have something to do with the operator making like a transition in his life too.
Well, I also, they've created some new. You've got the drive up now.
Yep.
You've got the back room now. If you
so
haven't been here
seating.
in a few, there's a lot more seating. I would say that 80% of the time, this place is a restaurant.
Oh yes.
Then probably starting around 10, it becomes a bar.
Especially when they break out the pop rock shots. That's what they're famous for.
I'm not a big pop rock shots. I'm very proud that I could actually say that without stumbling over that.
By the end of this, you're going to take a pop rock shot.
Oh,
with me.
I'm fairly sure I won't.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're going to talk with Chris, the head chef here at the Abbey. He's going to tell me a little bit about the ribeye steak sandwich and what we're going to be sampling, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty hungry.
I've been waiting to have this. I've never had their steak sandwich here. I've had a lot of different meals here, but I've never had the steak sandwich.
Oh, you're missing out.
Oh well, that's what I'm expecting, something spectacular.
It will be, and
right.
I'm looking forward to chewing a steak sandwich on camera because that's going to be
I think the key is going to be taking small, dainty bites while you're on camera, and then you can inhale it after we're off the camera.
Noted.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
All right, I'm back here with the chef, Chris Andrews. He's getting ready to make our steaks. While you're doing this, do you care to chat with me for just a second?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, you're a chef, so you can multitask probably.
Yeah, oh yeah.
How long have you been here at the Abbey?
About 11 years.
I've heard so much about you. A lot of my friends or coworkers here, and they say that you are the person that makes the place go round. So yeah, just know that it's kind of very nice to personally meet the person that who cooks my food. I come here regularly once a week. They call me blue cheese stuffed olives because I want blue cheese stuffed olives in my martini.
I remember that.
So I'm sure they're like, blue cheese stuffed olives is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing to cook while you're here?
I would say the ribeye steak.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the most
because that's what I like. No, probably the most difficult would probably be the fillet. Okay. Because sometimes they're shaped a little different.
All right. What goes into the ribeye steak sandwich? What goes on it?
Ribeye steak sandwich is a 5-ounce ribeye sandwich with
grilled to perfection.
With mushroom, onion, sauteed mushroom and onion on it. Okay. And cheese if you like.
All right. What kind of cheese do people normally put on it?
Most of the times I would say probably provolone or Swiss.
Okay. What kind of bread does it come on?
It comes on like a sourdough.
Cool. So, another thing about, I guess, the Abbey steak sandwich, what the Abbey is known for is their steaks. I think sometimes people forget about the fact that this is a incredible steakhouse. It's an affordable steakhouse, and then one of the best parts about it is all the accoutrements that you can add on top of your steak. I know that whenever I come here and I order a steak, they're like, "Would you like to add?" I mean, what all can you add?
Sauteed onions. You got sauteed mushrooms. We got you can put blue cheese crumbles.
Oh yeah, that's.
We have a bourbon sauce, an herb butter.
Is there some kind of sexy sauce here too?
Yeah, it's a mixture between a Cajun seasoning, bourbon sauce, and herb butter sauce.
Okay.
All on the same thing.
Another thing that I've been told by a lot of the servers is when they say Cajun seasoning to not be deterred by that, like it's not spicy.
No, it's more. No, it's not as spicy.
Okay, so like for those of you that think spice and Cajun, when they suggest Cajun seasoning, that's the way to go. I guess it's the way to try it.
It's not spicy.
Perfect. All right. Well, about how long does these take to cook normally?
They'll be, I would say, probably about 7 minutes. Perfect.
And will be the first sandwich of the day?
It will be the first one of the day.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for chatting with me, Chris.
Yep.
What kind of shows will you see on Muddy River Gems each month? The same award-winning storytelling from Mark McDonald and crew that you enjoyed for nearly 20 years on PBS. Muddy River Gems with host Mark McDonald. A new episode every month online from Muddy River News.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to start our steak sandwich feast, and I got my blue cheese martini drink that I get.
I'm sorry, a what?
A blue cheese martini drink. I was telling Chris back there that they call me blue cheese here because every Thursday is my tradition to come here with my family and have a drink that is not made by me, that I get to sit down and enjoy it with not having to serve other
I think that's
people.
awesome.
It's after piano practice, so you know, a long day of whatever.
But blue cheese?
Listen, you got to try it before you knock it.
Well, I can't knock it because right now I have more important.
Yes. Wow.
That's
brought to
about all
us
you
by
can say.
by Gabe.
Holy smoke. This looks fantastic. Now, I'm one that whenever I have a steak sandwich like this, I will typically douse it with all kinds of steak sauce.
Okay.
But this looks like I need to just try to eat this, as I would say, au naturel.
Are you going to use the horseradish?
A little bit, yeah. I think I owe it to myself to do that as well.
Okay.
So, anyway.
And they're served with the best fries.
And why are they the best fries?
I don't know. Like, if we had a fry competition, I guarantee you that the fries would.
They are good. I will give you that. And then I remember watching you and Matt do the very first one of these, and you guys were taking these just enormous bites and going home, 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 and I learned from that, and I was like, I'm just going to take little small dainty bites.
Did you see when Steve and I tried to race and I almost
I don't even want to talk about Steve and his eating habits. That's a whole nother issue that we have to get into.
Well, I mean, I'm not much better. I don't know. I challenged him to a race. I'm not challenging you to a race.
No, gosh, no.
But are we going to sandwich cheers? Once we get it all.
How do we do a sandwich cheer here?
I don't know. You get it all ready to go.
See, I'm gonna kind of go in little small bites here.
So you're not gonna flip it and sandwich?
No, I think if we have to cheer, I think we can take it and just sort of like click forks together or something like that.
Deal. Let me get a good. Sorry, I wasn't.
I'll say, wow. I said that was a rather big piece that you were gonna aim at there, Miss Bowl.
Well,
she's trying to cut. See, I almost used the phrase.
I was about to say something. I was about to say something, and I decided not to. It is. David, will you cut my steak?
I can only imagine how many small portions of steak that I had to cut my children's sandwiches into I didn't know I have to be asked to today.
Okay.
All right, she's got it done. All right, there's the chapping of the fork. I gotta put a little of this horseradish sauce on.
We weren't supposed to bite at the same time. I also talk with my mouth full.
This is really good. I mean, this is just really good. I mean, the horseradish is great. I'm a big fan of onions on a sandwich. A lot of people like all their stuff plain.
Mm-hmm.
Onions are wonderful. In fact, a little green pepper on this would be nice.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big onion person, but when they're cooked, right, then I'm okay. But I can't do the raw onion on sandwiches.
You're not a raw onion on a burger type sandwich.
No, and I saw your silver dollar sandwich, and I saw that you and Ashley both agreed with me that things should be on a sandwich.
Things should be on a sandwich.
Other than the meat. That it's all about
yeah. I like when I'm sure you and Ashley were trying to put this whole series together. The idea of having Steve Eitinger eat a sandwich covered in onions, he would have just walked out. I would have
loved to have that video shoot, though.
Everything with him is plain.
Yes.
And then I heard Shuckman say, "Oh, it's all about the meat." With a hamburger, I totally disagree. With a steak sandwich, now that's a different story.
Yeah.
Because you can season it and
this is
do all kinds
so
of things. That's
perfect.
why.
Doesn't need sauce.
Yeah, it really doesn't need any sauce. I will probably still put some on it at some point because I do love it. But this is what I like about it. The mushrooms and the onions are, man, that's fantastic.
Well, if you haven't tried the Abbey steak sandwich, it's the ribeye steak sandwich, actually.
Right.
You better get your butts down here and come to the Abbey.
And this is my first one.
Really?
I've been here several times. I love the ribs that I've had here. I've always liked their nachos.
That's my go-to.
But I've never ordered a steak sandwich here, and this is really good. I mean, if you like the Philly steak sandwiches, this is not going to disappoint you in any way.
What I was saying also back there to them is the best part of the Abbey is the steakhouse aspect of it. Like if you didn't want to make it a steak sandwich and you just wanted to have a nice steak, this is a great place to get a steak.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things about, I think there are a lot of people in Quincy, or let me rephrase that, a lot of people who have moved away from Quincy. When they come back, there are a handful of places they go, I want to make sure to go there.
Yep.
I would say the Abbey is on that short list
For sure.
of people who come back and go, I just want to go get a meal there, or go get a drink, or whatever. This is kind of becoming one of the must-see spots when you have to come to when you come back home.
It's a Quincy tradition.
Isn't that on the sign?
I think so.
Good for you.
All right, well, I think we're going to finish up here. I'm going to chew off the camera and...
Yeah, you don't want to watch us eat the entire thing.
Yeah.
Because that will happen. It's just not going to happen on camera.
And hopefully I can get a sneak peek later of David trying a blue cheese martini.